Hey guys, here I am on the northern coast of Newfoundland, episode 1 of It's NYCHA's Way. It's just a beautiful day here. You can see I'm in a little cove with big cliffs all around, and nature has a way of just organizing things and being amazing, okay? A little bit of geology for you. Well, it's not geology actually, but look at this. How does this happen? You got these cliffs on either side, and rocks fall from the cliffs as they slowly get eroded by the ocean and the wind. This is a nice calm day, just gentle ocean swell. And right where I'm standing, I'm in the intertidal zone. You have low tide that way and high tide right about to where this line of kelp is. And all the rocks on the beach here are all beautifully sorted little rocks, rounded. Why are all the little rocks here? Well, because the waves from low tide to high tide hit this shore over and over and over again, and these rocks get tumbled around and they become beautiful little well-sorted rounded rocks. But there's a line right about here where it just changes abruptly. No more little rocks, now all medium-sized rocks, rounded medium rocks. Who organized this like this? Well, this is beyond the high tide mark, and from here to about here is an area where you get either the really super high winter tides or the high tide with a little help from storms where the water washes up here, but it doesn't happen that often, so the stones haven't been ground down to little small ones, and these are now sorted into slightly bigger well-rounded rocks. These ones have been tumbled, but not as much as the ones in the shore, and it's a line. Have a look. It's an exact line. The line being the average high tide mark. Can you see it there? Have a look. Where the highest high tide, average highest high tide ends. But there's more. If you keep going up here, there's another line. Past about here, which is probably the winter tide storm surge line. Now all of a sudden the rocks are bigger and less sorted, meaning this is a heavy one. Maybe I should pick a heavy one. They're not rounded yet. They're starting to get rounded, but they're still jagged, and it's all big rocks. Why? Because the ocean waves don't get here very often. It just happens every now and then. These rocks are just starting to get eroded, all right? But they're slowly gonna end up over there. And there's another line, you keep going, and the rocks up here are mostly large and unsorted, still angular. They are just beginning their journey towards the beach. Look at them. They're not rounded at all. They still have lichen on them. These things only get tumbled around, who knows, once every 20, 30 years, who knows, right? But these rocks are going to end up down there one day. But mark my words, give it enough time, this rock that fell off these cliffs will slowly make its way from here, and this has got to be where monster storms, the waves crash up here, and these get tumbled around very infrequently, maybe only once or twice a year. But slowly, in a big storm, maybe a rock like this is going to get picked up, and as the wave goes back out to the ocean, it's going to land here, and it's going to join this family of rocks, and it's going to get tumbled around for years and years and years, and eventually a rock like this is going to get picked up here by a big huge wave in a storm, and it's going to get slowly moved down to this family of rocks, and it's going to live here for a while right with these guys and get tumbled around during the spring tides and the winter storms, and eventually one of these rocks is going to get picked up and work its way, join this family over here, and he's going to live here for a little while, and then eventually one day one of these rocks is going to get picked up when it's the right size, when it has the appropriate mass, so the energy of those waves can move it to this family of rocks, and it's going to live with the little guys. And this is just NYCHA's way of how it's sorted these. Isn't that amazing? Has it ever been explained to you like that? Those rocks from up there will eventually end up being little rocks living here, and that may take thousands of years. Incredible. Or you can just go for a walk and ignore that and just enjoy the fantastic view. I'll catch you guys. Maybe we'll do more episodes of It's NYCHA's Why.